If it.
I'm going to be talking about the coincident pair technique, the near coincident pair technique, the baffled pair, and the baffled omni pair technique, and the space pair. Mainly because I was researching how to mic up an orchestra or quite a large band. Coincident pair is a stereo miking technique. You use two mics, and the way you do it is you'd have the heads of the mics almost sitting on top of each other or next to each other, so that it gives out an angle, so that it covers it almost cover the opposite side, in frequency, so that the mic on the right will be covering more this side, and then the mic on the left will be covering more the right side. This is so that it'll pick up the whole of the orchestra that's sat in front of you. Also called the XY, and it's the amount of the two directional rails touching each other. Space pair, again, you could use for musical ensemble, but instead of putting the two rails on top of each other, you use a space of about 2 meters between, well, not 2 meters, well, depending on how big the orchestra is, downscaling it, 2 mics about that far apart. Some people can use the 3-to-1 technique for the space pair, and it does usually work quite well, but some people try to work out their own positionings for it. But one problem with this is that it can leave a gap in where the positioning has gone wrong, and it can cause phasing problems, but it captures a large stereo image. A near coincident pair is when the tails of each mic are on top of each other as opposed to the grills, and again it's using a spacing technique, and it tries to cover the whole of the orchestra projecting towards you. And then the baffled omni pair, which is supposed to give the best kind of representation of how those human ears would perceive it, the noise coming towards you, because you'd sit 2 mics around a ball the size of a mannequin head, so the average of a human's skull shape, and then place the grills of each mic next to the where your ears would be, and so it picks up a more natural as it's coming towards you, the projection of each instrument and the whole ensemble as a whole. Miking an electric guitar. Don't know if any of you know, but I play guitar, and I want to look into using it and producing, because I like to produce metal bands. Usually use a Shure SM57 and a condenser mic. Most condenser mics can do the job, but obviously there's a few with a bit more low end to it, so it gives it more of a booming, low sound. If you want a pretty chunky riff for guitar. This is to capture different frequencies, obviously, because obviously dynamic and condenser mics can pick up different ranges. What you do is you put the Shure SM57 about 2 or 3 inches away from the actual cab or the amp of the guitar, and then the condenser mic about 1 foot behind or 1.5 feet. But this gives quite an equal tone, both a good high range of frequency and a low range. But another technique is where you take the SM57 back by about 3 inches and then put the condenser mic forward about 2 inches, and this will give more of a mid-tone, so it takes more of the high frequency out and adds a little bit more low frequency, and then just kind of meshes them together to make more of a mid-sound. Then I've got space pair for the acoustic guitar. You'd use cardial condensers in A and B pattern in the 3-to-1 technique. Usually you put 1 mic by the 12th fret of the acoustic guitar and 1 just by the sound hole. Obviously, again, to give a more rounded tone, not just too much high frequency or low frequency, but a nice equal mix of both. But some people also would like to put the mic that would be near the 12th fret nearer to the 5th fret, and then put the mic nearer to the hole, nearer the bottom of the guitar. I didn't really notice any difference in tone with this, but it's a quite popular technique with acoustic guitars, so I thought I'd note that. The XY technique, with this, the 3-to-1 rule, which you guys mostly probably know about, because we studied it last week, is obviously where the distance is 3 apart from the distance to the guitar or the instrument that you're recording. Yeah, the XY technique doesn't apply to 3 to 1 rule. So the two capsules are so close that the sound waves arrive at about the same time. So it like basically cancels. Wait, no, it minimises phase cancellation. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Any questions for Rob, guys?
How do you know that?
How do I know that one?
Yeah, reading it right off there.